In addition to serving on the Armed Services Committee and protecting the interests of Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, I am the ranking Republican on the Strategic Forces Subcommittee. My committee has nuclear weapons, missiles, missile defense, space, and intel. It's a committee that I sought because Wright-Patterson Air Force Base has a significant intelligence center. Over 1,000 people at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base work diligently on the issue of keeping our country safe and looking at what our adversaries or our potential adversaries may be doing. But in addition to the Wright-Pat angle, obviously these are issues that are very important to our country. Missile defense is one that as we look to what Iran and North Korea are doing, is essential for us to invest in the technology and look at ways that we can protect our country. On the nuclear side, the president, of course, is having his nuclear summit today and yesterday. If you look at USA Today, I was asked by them to give a counter op-ed piece to the president's new nuclear strategy. He just released a new nuclear posture review, and in that signaled a desire to go even further in reductions than was just accomplished in the START agreement that he signed with the Russians. And at the same time, he implemented a restriction where he made a declaration that he would not use nuclear weapons for the purposes of protecting this country if we're attacked by a country that does not have nuclear weapons, even if they use chemical or biological, or even if there's overwhelming force that's being used, or even if it's one of our allies that are put at great risk. My op-ed in the USA Today says this is a dangerous strategy. The president has either made a meaningless statement, meaning he doesn't really mean he wouldn't use every asset necessary for protection of this country, or he started down a dangerous path of being able of looking at how we might restrict ourselves in a defensive capability. And one of the issues that I think we tend to forget when we talk about our nuclear arsenal is that this is a defensive nuclear arsenal. We're only talking about it in the terms of when someone has attacked us. And we have to be very concerned when the president steps forward and begins to restrict what are our military assets that are there for the purposes of protecting us in case that we're attacked. These are not weapons that we use for threatening other nations. These are weapons that we use for the purposes of deterring other nations from attacking us.